Welcome! I am so excited you're here. Whether you were sent here by your coach or club director or found us through a rep or one of our social media platforms, you are here because you want to reach your volleyball goals and become a better player. So before we get started, make sure that we have both a parent or guardian and the athlete watching this together. This is a team effort, and reaching your goals will be so much easier if we were all constantly on the same page. So, if a teammate, parent, guardian, or athlete is missing, pause this and go grab them really fast so we can dive into what sets the elite apart. Okay, so let's start with what is an elite. Depending on your age and level of play, the elite can mean different things. For instance, if you're in junior high, it could mean the varsity team at your school. If you're in high school, it could be college athletes. If you play on a lower club team, it could be that one club team that travels to all the national qualifiers and actually wins gold brackets. Whatever form your elite is right now, there are multiple things in common at each level for those athletes to become the elite. So here's the biggest problem I've come across in my years of playing and coaching. Everyone wants to be at that next level, but not everyone is willing to work to get there. I know Olympians, former college athletes, current college athletes, and just outstanding players, and not one of them have ever said, "Yeah, it was just handed to me. I never even worked for it." Becoming elite and reaching your goals is work, but with the right system, it is totally doable. Here are some more examples of problems people wanting to become elite face. If you're still with me, chances are you really love volleyball, and I can bet the idea of getting to play in college is such a dream for you. But here's the thing, of all the volleyball players in the US, all those girls you see at club tourneys, all the girls in your high school, your surrounding district, only 3.9% will actually make it to play in college. Then, even with all your hard work, crazy things can happen. Crazy things like an injury that may set you back. Thankfully, with modern medicine, almost all injuries that happen in volleyball, the athletes are able to recover from. But it's still something that sets you back. And finally, as mentioned earlier, becoming an elite takes hard work. Countless hours of training, doing things different than you're used to, learning new things. It's all hard, and not everyone can do it. So, I'm not saying all this to discourage you, rather to just help you get in the right mindset. Extra VB is an amazing resource, and the ones that see the most success are the ones that make a choice that they will commit. So, let's look at who the elite are not. They are not people that make excuses. They don't beat themselves up or say, "I can't," before they give in multiple tries. In fact, can't even isn't even in their language. They are not people that need to be told to get their workout in. You know those girls on your team or in the weight room that every time coach isn't watching, they skip it on reps. Yeah, that's not going to make you elite. They are not people that already know it all. The U.S. national team coach is a great volleyball inspiration. Everyone wants to learn from him. But even he says he has never learned it all and continues to learn about volleyball every day. So if you already know it all, the info you know will become a trap for your progress. So let's look at who the elite are. In a nutshell, it can be boiled down to they are the ones willing to spend hours doing the work. They're the ones that never stop learning. They're the ones that utilize every resource at hand to keep them healthy and in the game. They're the ones that always want to be better, no matter what level they reach. They're the ones that see an opportunity and take it. So, anyone wondering who this lady telling you all this info is, I am Janie Bolte, a former elite turned coach with a huge heart for youth volleyball players. I came from a school that did not love volleyball. In fact, before my senior year, they had never been in a playoff game. We changed that my senior year. I was fortunate enough to earn enough scholarship money to help me make it all the way through my master's degree without a single student loan. The combination of my years playing, my master's degree in exercise physiology, and my years coaching have led me to develop Extra VB so I can help more athletes just like you earn opportunities in the world of volleyball that you never even thought were possible. How do I do that? Well, let's keep digging into defining the elite. Let's look at just 5 characteristics that I have studied and learned over the years that set the elite apart in the world of volleyball. Number 1 is huge. Ability to resist injury. Injury is going to happen. When we play sports, we are doing things with our bodies that like literally trying to defy gravity or trying to fall on the floor faster than the ball is. We're going to have injuries, but there are multiple season-ending injuries that are preventable within reason. Some of these include rolled ankles, patella tendonitis, rotator cuff pain, back pain, and ACL tears. Again, there are some times where there was no way that they were preventable. But with all of these, there are certain muscle groups that are designed to protect these joints. With the proper training and biomechanically correct movements, majority of these injuries can be avoided. This could be the difference in keeping your spot on the court or being seen by recruiters or being able to go to any college camp you get invited to and play full out because you are keeping yourself healthy. Second thing that sets the elite apart is power maintenance. Volleyball is such a technically driven sport, and to carry out that technique to get the best results, we have to be able to make muscle movements repetitively, sometimes for hours. So if you have a muscle imbalance, when you get to the last game of bracket play on Sunday or the 5th set in a school game, you literally may not be able to use the proper technique to help you succeed. Your passes may get sloppy because you're using more of your back or chest muscles to hold your platform rather than your shoulders. The elite are able to maintain power output through continual muscle firing for an extended period of time. Which brings me to my next point, biomechanical efficiency. This is one of the biggest game changers in the Extra VB program, and one of the things that sets the elite way apart. Look at the 2 pictures of the girls serving. The girl on the left, number 7 we'll call her, has her elbow at a 90 degree from her shoulder. Number 12 on the right has her arm extended. So do something with me real fast. Put your elbow at a 90 degree straight out from your side. So your wrist and hand should be in the air straight out from your ear. Now, squeeze the muscles that would help your elbow and hand go forward. Squeeze them super tight. Do you feel that huge contraction in your back? There's some in your shoulder, bicep, and chest, but most of it's in your back. Now, put your arm straight up in the air. So your bicep is against your ear and your palm is facing out. Now squeeze your muscles as if you're trying to bring your wrist and hand down toward your leg in a swinging motion. Feel those muscles in your shoulder? Feel the difference between the two in the amount of contraction? Now think, has your coach ever told you to get your elbow up or swing high or reach higher or get on top of the ball? Yeah, bets are you have heard it. And scientifically speaking, it isn't your elbow's fault at all. You are subconsciously telling yourself that you need more muscle to help you hit the ball harder. So your back muscles are like, oh hey, I'll help. So down comes the elbow and into the net the ball goes. This is just one of the many, many examples of biomechanical inefficiency that I see in volleyball players. They try to correct form and get so discouraged when they can't. But in actuality, it's because of a muscle imbalance they aren't even aware of. If you couldn't tell, this is my jam. This is where I love to help athletes and to teach them new things so they can excel in ways they never thought possible. Character and integrity. So I touched a little on this earlier, but think about those times that a coach says, give me 10 serves to a certain spot. And that one girl that hardly ever hits the spot finishes way before everyone else. Yeah, that's not going to make her elite. If the coach is oblivious, she may look good in that drill, but come game time, when coach tells her to serve to that spot and she can't, not only will she let herself down, but she'll let the entire team down. The elite aren't in it just for themselves. They're in it for their team. And you can't be a team player if you skip out on reps and cut stuff short. That's just not going to get you anywhere. And the last one is coachable. The elite are always up for listening to what coaches have that could help them. They never think they already know too much, and they're always eager to learn. They always are okay with being uncomfortable and failing, for a while at least, until they're able to make the necessary changes. They always have a go-getter attitude that bears down and gets the work done, no matter what the day looked like or what they have on their minds. So, what does becoming elite actually get you? Is it just a better jersey and popularity? No, let's look. Becoming elite gives you multiple competitive advantages. You can be the player coaches know that they won't have to condition during practice, but can actually run plays and defense with. You can be the player that makes the outstanding play to help your team get the point. You'll be the player that is put in a specific position just because you have the ability to make the play on the ball that no one else could. You'll be the player that is confident they will be able to fight all the way through the tourney or game with a consistent level of biomechanical efficiency. And you'll be the player on multiple college coaches' radars. So that is a gist of what sets the elite apart. And I would 100% say if you're still hanging in here, that's what you want to be. You want to be an elite. Let me just be the first to say it is very possible. So how do you get there? There are a couple approaches that you could take. So one, you could go at it alone, try to find YouTube videos and hope they're teaching you biomechanically sound techniques, and go to workouts that target large muscle groups without developing smaller protective muscles, furthering your risk for injury. I probably wouldn't recommend that one. Two, you can do nothing and just rely on your current ability and hope that some college coach notices you and that your ability is good enough to get you a scholarship. Or three, chat with me and let me help you in every single aspect, from muscle development, technique, skill and drill, to college recruitment info. I'll be your secret weapon and your biggest cheerleader to help you crush your goals. Then we'll set new ones that you can crush too. Because you watched through this and are so interested and dedicated to bettering your volleyball future, I'm giving you a free one-on-one call with me. We'll chat about you, your goals, and your aspirations. We'll make a roadmap to success with you. Plus, I'll give you info on steps you can take today towards college recruitment, no matter your age. Then, if I think you're a good fit for the Extra VB team, I can extend an offer to you to jump on board and join the other girls across the country that are taking their skills and dreams to unimaginable levels. Here at Extra VB, we are a team that works to help you reach your goals. And the best team for you will be made up of you with a go-getter attitude, your parents or guardian, and me. Volleyball gave me opportunities that I didn't even dream of, such as free school, playing overseas, traveling the world, and meeting forever friends and connections. That is what I want to give you an opportunity to experience. So now the choice is yours. If you're ready to make your dreams a reality, then schedule that free call with me. We'll have the call, then if I think you're a good fit for the Extra VB team, we'll get you set up with your own login to our app where we will be able to deliver your custom program. The next thing you'll have to do is just get to work. So guys, thanks so much for sticking through this. I cannot wait to chat with you and learn about your goals and aspirations. But don't wait and miss your chance. Spots are going so fast for these calls, and I can only talk to so many people in a week, so don't miss your chance. Also, as promised, be looking in your email for your free copy of my college recruiting book, where I took everything I learned through the process, plus countless hours of research I did to develop a guide to help you wade through the recruiting process. I cannot wait to meet you, chat with you, and see where volleyball takes you next.